Imagine you walk right up to a bus stop, pull out a few coins, grab a ticket, and hop onto a bright, colorful city bus. You find that perfect window seat and just settle in for the ride. So here's a fun little puzzle for you. You bought that ticket with your own money, right? So does the whole bus suddenly belong to you? I mean, since you paid the fare, can you just whip out a marker and write your name on the seat? Or, maybe tear off a piece of the cushion to take home? No way. Your ticket is really just permission to travel. The bus absolutely does not belong to you personally. So, whose is it? Okay, let's look at another mystery. Think about a super busy road in your city. We're talking thousands of people using the exact same stretch of road every single day. You've got a kid riding a bicycle to school, a loud ambulance rushing to a hospital, buses packed with passengers, and families cruising along in their cars. But here's the thing. No single traveler owns that road. Not the school kid, not the ambulance driver, not the families. So who owns a busy road? Well, the answer to our mystery is public property. Public property basically means things and places that are built for public use or benefit. They aren't owned by just one single person. Whenever you hear the word public, I want you to immediately think for people in general. A public park. That's not one family's private backyard. A public road isn't someone's private driveway. These places are shared by all of us. And because of that, public property is sometimes called national property. Why? Simply because it belongs to all the people of a country. It's shared by every single citizen. Whether it's a massive railway station or just the streetlights on your block, it's national property because it's there to help the entire community, the whole nation, move, learn, and live together safely. Let's compare two very different things to really see how this works. Think about a family's bicycle versus that city bus we talked about. That bicycle, that's private property. It belongs to one specific family. They bought it, they keep it parked at their house, and they alone decide who gets to ride it. But a city bus, that is public property. It's used by dozens, hundreds, even thousands of different people every single week. We actually share dozens of things every single day without even realizing it. We share roads because they connect our homes to hospitals and bustling markets. We share the massive Indian Railways network, which helps millions of us travel incredibly long distances. We share lush green parks for walking, playing, and just relaxing. We share government hospitals that provide vital medical care for everyone. And, of course, we share museums to learn all about our amazing past. Honestly, these shared facilities literally make everyday life possible for millions of people. The ripple effect, one small action. So, sharing things with millions of other people can sometimes get a little tricky, right? I want you to do a quick thought experiment with me. Just imagine what happens when lots of different people use the same shared spaces, but they kind of forget to think about everyone else. Imagine a beautifully clean, green park. Now imagine one person walking through and they drop just one single piece of litter, maybe a little candy wrapper, right on the grass. That person might look down at it and think, oh well, it's only one wrapper. It's tiny, it doesn't matter at all. But what happens when we multiply that action? Imagine 100 different visitors coming to that exact same park on a sunny Sunday afternoon. And imagine every single one of those 100 people says the exact same thing to themselves. It's only one piece of litter. It doesn't matter. Boom! The shared park is completely ruined. It's suddenly covered in 100 pieces of trash. Nobody wants to play there now, right? One careless action might look small on its own, but when many people act carelessly, our shared public property is badly harmed. What started as one tiny wrapper just became a giant mess for everyone. So, what's the magic solution to this problem? Well, it's a superpower called civic sense. Civic sense basically means having responsible behavior in public places with total respect for other people and our shared surroundings. It means just stopping for a second to think, hey, how will my actions right now affect the next person who wants to sit on this bus seat or play in this park? This brings us to a really crucial point, a golden balance. Think of it kind of like a weighing scale. On one side, you have your right to use. Because you're a citizen, you absolutely have the right to ride the bus, walk in the park, and travel on the road. But on the other side of the scale, you have your responsibility to protect. If you have the right to use it, you also have the duty to act carefully so the next person can use it too. You really can't have one without the other. Protecting our beautiful heritage. Now, let's step away from everyday utilities like buses and parks for a second. Let's shift our focus to something truly spectacular. Our country is filled with historical and cultural treasures that belong to all of us. Just think about places like the incredible Jantar Mantar Observatory. the majestic Sun Temple, or the breathtaking Taj Mahal. These famous Indian monuments are so much more than just piles of stones, carved rocks, or old walls. They're literally the story of our nation. And that brings us to the word heritage. Heritage means the important traditions, history, culture, places, and objects passed down to us from earlier generations. Now, imagine someone visits one of these incredible monuments and decides to carelessly scratch or scribble their name right onto the ancient stone wall. Can an eraser bring hundreds of years of history back? No way. If we permanently damage it, that history is gone. When you harm a monument, you're erasing a piece of the story that connects all of us to our past. So our ultimate goal as good citizens is pretty simple. Protect today to preserve for tomorrow. A truly responsible citizen protects the things that millions of people share today so that future generations, your future kids and grandkids, can actually enjoy them, learn from them, and be amazed by them too. Wow, did you know the Taj Mahal isn't just national property? It is recognized globally by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. That means it's considered so incredibly important, it's valued as cultural heritage by the entire world. People all over the globe look to us to protect this magnificent treasure so real pieces of history can survive forever, rather than just existing in picture books. So, the next time you step onto a city bus or visit a breathtaking monument, ask yourself, what superpower will you use to protect it for tomorrow?